Hey y'all, I'm Ashley, Talking Books with Ashley, and I'm here today to talk about 3 books I read that I'm not going to do a last 5 because these are kind of separate and fun and goofy that I just read because I wanted to, and I'm just going to recap, I guess. Growing up, born in the 90s, the big kids books were the Babysitters Club, and I devoured them, loved them. So when I found a book called Paperback Crush by Gabriella Moss, I had to read it. If you can't. It's not going to work because the way the camera is. It is adorable. It talks about all the books that started basically children's young adult YA fiction and how they're so much different than what YA fiction is now. Now YA fiction, I don't even have one on me. It's so nuanced. There's so much to it. In 70s, 80s, and 90s young adult fiction like Sweet Valley High and the Fear Street series by R.L. Stine. There were just quick, fast, fun stories to get through and easy to find, usually on the cheaper end to buy. They didn't have, I mean, some of them did have hardships. There was not many that featured like LGBTQ plus characters or it didn't delve in, like, or people of color. There were series that had people of color in it, but they were mushy books, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. And this just goes into the start of that, the history, where the authors ended up. They had interviews with some authors, and it was just a lot of fun. So I piggybacked off of that and went into Christie's Great Idea by the Babysitters Club. And if you've ever read the Babysitters Club, you know how goofy fun it is. Also, Audible has just made them into audiobooks. Now there's graphic novels of the Babysitters Club, there's audiobooks of the Babysitters Club, and then there's the originals. And I just wanted some fun because in the world right now, we are in a pandemic. I had to move my wedding because of the pandemic. I have a kind of stressful job, and I just wanted something easy, fun, and something a little nostalgic. So I picked it up and I loved it, just like I did when I was like in 2nd and 3rd and 1st grade. They were fun. But are you gonna, like, is it gonna break the bank? Is it gonna, well, yeah, if you read the whole entire series of the Babysitters Club, like on Kindle, it's like $190 something. It can break your bank. So, I mean, but one book is like $3.99 if you wanted to go buy them. They're perfect for kids. Still, do they have a lot of representation in them? Absolutely not. No. Is the ideas in there even possible in today's time? No. Who's letting 12-year-olds watch your kids? When it started, I think it was 1986 when it started. Paperback Crush discusses when it was started. That was a different time. Even me, I grew up with a little brother who, in the summers, I would watch him instead of put him daycare. But we lived right across the street from my grandparents. It was not like, anything special. But nowadays, no, if you don't have references and a car, who's letting you watch, whose kids are you watching? except for siblings. After Christy's Great Idea, I decided to read something I had never read. I had grown up reading the Goosebump books by R.L. Stine, but I did not read his Fear Street novels. I don't know why. I guess because when I was growing up, the Goosebumps were bigger. And also, the Fear Street were a little older, and then by the time I got old enough to read them, I didn't want to, because I don't really, I'm not a huge scary book reader. I do read mystery novels, but I prefer cozy mysteries. I don't like police procedurals. And a lot of times supernatural stuff just doesn't scare me, and I don't like it in the end. So I decided to pick up Fear Street, the new girl, the very first one, which I had never read, and I really liked it. It was fast, easy to get through, just like the Christy's Great Idea. It's not gonna take up brain power reading. That's a good way of saying it. It's not gonna take up a whole lot of brain power to read these novels, but in this one, you were thinking it's supernatural because all these people are running around saying, she's dead, she's dead, she's dead. And I'm sorry if I spoil anything, because this come out in the late 80s. Google it. I thought it was supernatural the whole time, and I'm like, is this girl a ghost or not? Spoiler, she's not. And it was so much fun. I had so much fun reading these books. And it was for nostalgia, basically. I needed some fluff. I needed something easy to read. And if you need some fluff, I really recommend it. It's worth the trip, let me just say. Thank y'all for watching, and please like and subscribe. If you have any thoughts, leave them in the comments down below, and I will see y'all later. Bye!